it always feels, if I serve or host an event, it always ends up like an extra, a transformation for me too. So I'm looking forward to heal my hands fully so I can accomplish my further tasks and be recertified fully and whatever comes with it. So let me okay. Go live. So I hope everything will work out, because yesterday things did not work out, and I'm very grateful. I have a very generous person, Rebecca Gomez from Hawaii, actually Maui, and she is generously hosting and helping me with VA completely from her heart and soul. So I'm just so grateful. So grateful, so grateful, so grateful. So welcome, 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 everyone. We are recording this event. We are also live on Facebook, so you're welcome to join us if you don't have the link, and just fully relax, open your heart and soul fully, and receive the blessings. As I was mentioned earlier, not long time ago, I had a sudden fall on the concrete, and I landed fully on my hands and my knees, and I've heard a crack in my spinal column. And actually I went and I did an MRI, and miraculously I haven't broken a single bone, which is amazing. And that is a part of the prevention, right? Sometimes we receive the blessings even sometimes when we're healthy. So why do we do that? It's because it's much easier to prevent a disaster than already to transform a disaster that is fully blown. And when I fell down, it's like universe was whispering me, remember all these blessings that you have received. That's why you haven't broken any single bone. And for me, it was a great reminder that to practice, practice, practice daily with healing art, or with chanting, which is a repetitive sound. And it has been, actually studies have been showing that any type of meditation that requires relaxing, concentration, chanting, a repetitive sound has contributed to the health and well-being of a human being, as well as um, relaxing and balancing of the mental and emotional body of a person. So today we will do whatever it takes. So we are on a journey of happiness and health. We're also going to be practicing and experiencing a peaceful heart, because when we are experiencing a peace in our heart, even if we have a turmoil and certain events that pull out the rug from our feet, with the peaceful heart, we're not reacting, we are acting. With the peaceful heart, we are not confused or in a chaos, monkey mind. We exactly know what to do, and that helps us to avoid creating further mistakes. And for that, I'm very grateful. Years ago, I even didn't know what peace means. And when I had a taste, like for a couple of minutes, I was like, that's so delicious. I want to experience peace more and more in my life. And throughout the practices, I have to admit that most of my days are peaceful. And when I feel the days are not peaceful, because how do we know your heart is not at peace? things start bothering us. We start get irritated, something noisy, or like we hear the news and we have the reaction, or like whatever makes us feel not in love, in a peace and harmony, in being in emotional and mental balance. That means our heart is not experiencing the peace. It's the disturbance. The same way disturbance of the heart works when we have some health condition or maybe relationship challenges, financial challenges. Look at the COVID. I mean, how much fear people experiencing just like by this event. And of course, I wanted to source a feeling good all day long. And you know what helped me, and it's the interesting, it's just my husband and I both sourced two puppies literally in 1 year. So it keeps us very busy, but it is so much joy, I tell you. If you don't have a good day, you just watch your puppies play, and then you will just forget everything negative that is happening in your life. And that is wonderful. One of the little guy is with me. His name is Buddha, and I'm going to show it. He just took a nap, so I have to really be on my toes so I don't wake him up because he may be a little guy, but he has a big mouth. Buddha, go say hello to everyone. Say hi, everyone. I'm a big boy now. I'm growing. He's probably like 5.5 pounds already. So he is a really, really big boy. Yes, sweetheart. And he received lots of blessings. He actually, like Virtue, he ate a big pad. Oh my goodness. And you know, like the pee pad, how much they expand. So it's a very expensive surgery, right? Probably $5,000-6,000. So right away, I offered him a blessing, and everything just came out through his poop. Nothing really happened. And then the other day, he has lots of hiccups, and I literally offered a blessing, and then like in 30 seconds, he stopped making hiccups. And I'm like, wow, that works really fast, because like he can go like for an hour like and never stop, and he doesn't drink water or anything, so you kind of worry. And yeah, I mean, my puppies helped me to become a better servant, that's for sure. So let us create a powerful healing field so every one of you can experience a healing, a transformation, a shift in your life. And whatever aspect of life that you think is lacking peace, it needs a transformation, you silently will mention that to the universe, to the healing art, to the healing field that will give you an opportunity to transform it. So I will call upon all our spiritual fathers and mothers. They are all in spiritual world and we may not see them, but as long as we connect with them, they're here for us. Just like our coaches, just like our parents, just like our mentors, we may not have the ability to call them on a cell phone or text message them, but I know when disaster comes in my life, it's a text message from the universe. Nadia, pay attention. You are not in alignment. So I know that these text messages, I recognize them by now because they come off and on, and it's hard not to recognize them. So they're just being creative. So, dear all our spiritual fathers and mothers, dear beloved universe, dear sun and moon, dear all the healing power, all the methods and techniques that I have learned throughout 25 years of doing this extraordinary healing and transformational work for people around the world. Dear healing art, I love you, honor you, appreciate you. Please come. Please join us. Please create a powerful, healing, transformational, rejuvenation, prevention, healing field. So every person who comes to this practice, to this meditation, can benefit it. So I want each of you now to say out loud, silently, what is your area that needs a healing or aspect of life? And I will give you 1 minute. So now I want you to invite your loved ones, your family members, your boyfriends, girlfriends, your mom, your dad, whoever you care about, and they would like to experience positivity, peace, being grounded. Maybe they have some healing health condition and it requests a healing. So call their souls to join us for this meditation practice so remotely they also can receive a blessing. And I will call my family and my mom, who's in Russia right now and sound asleep. And she has received a big healing actually. She is a handicap type 2, and doctors a long time ago said that my mom would be in a wheelchair. And it is so amazing. My mom is still walking 10 years later, and it's just a greatest gift. So your parents are alive, your parents feel well, and they are still independent because for them it means the world. So as you see different parts of messages. So for example, this one was written by a Chinese artist, and that message is I love. It is a beautiful message, but it is divided on each character. The way that I teach people or I practice or I offer blessings with, I use Ibitsi. Ibitsi means oneness stroke. So I gave you an example. I wrote it right before you all joined. So this is a broken down character of I, Chinese original. This is Ibitsi style. Why Ibitsi style is so powerful? It's because each stroke is connected and the brush is not being lifted up until the message is fully created and finished at the end. That's the power and that's the beauty of the Ibitsi style, which called oneness stroke. And I wanted to see this beautiful calligraphy. It says, Jury by Bin. It means heal all sicknesses. So Tao Calligraphy has a unique ability to bring the universal light within, which carries a very high and positive frequency and vibration that can transform different aspects of life. So when people experience health challenges, or let's say people are getting divorced, or they don't get along, or people want to find the true love and attracting somebody else that have a hard time to leave that person, or whatever it is, or they want to get married and they cannot find a person, or maybe they have some terminal condition like cancer, or people who want to sleep well, or people who want to lose weight. I mean, everybody has their own requests. So before we start this powerful meditation, I want you to connect with few people and hear their transformational stories. So a first person that I will call, it's quite late and his gracious heart still is joining us. It's Rumit. He's from London, and he is in such incredible healing journey. And actually, he is a very beautiful piece of a miracle. So, Rumit, please join us and please share how your beautiful healing journey has been happening, and where you are right now.
Right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm very pleased to be able to join your session today. Um, my journey started when the last um, lockdown in London took place. I'm from London, and it's 9 o'clock in London, so it's not too late, but late enough. Um, so around March of last year, London was in lockdown, and I was sitting with my wife. My wife was working along across the road, and I was just sitting just where I am. And whilst we were talking, I just collapsed. So I don't know what the reason behind that thing, but paramedics were called in, and they took care of me. I had to go to the hospital for a while, and nothing come up from that. A month later, again, because they had given me some strong medication, um, I collapsed again, and at that point my sugar level had gone down to 2.6, which is very low, and I couldn't think. Couldn't, I'm just not sure how my wife sorted things out, but she did. And after the medics were called in, I was taken to hospital. I had to spend 3 nights there. Uh, Upon going there, I discovered that I had urinary retention, and they operated on me. Um, and around that time, they put a catheter on me, which I've still got. That's going to come out soon, I hope. That's what I've been promised. But because I've got diabetes, um, they checked several other things, including my mental health. And over several months, everything that they tested came out to be, I, I, I had cleared things up. So I had received in the meantime some blessings and treasures from David Lush, Master David Lush, and Master Emmerich, and Master Nadia as well. And I was chanting quite a lot throughout the day, and I had actually joined Rebecca's um, Darbejou classes. We were practicing every day. Um, I'm a little bit emotional at the moment, but over time, um, everything became very, very clear, and I am now so much better. Over the period when I first collapsed and now, I have actually lost 10 kg. All my clothes are now too big for me at the moment, but it is part of my healing journey. I'm eating a lot better now than I was when I started this healing process. um, and the only thing now left is to get my catheter out. But it is so wonderful that Dao Hands, Da Bijou, Master Nadia, Master Shah, Master David Lush, and all the masters helped me tremendously. And calligraphy, because I was tracing a lot of calligraphy as well. So this is second to none, I think. Chanting, whatever form. I'm at the moment looking at some Indian version of chanting, and whilst doing Da Beju, I'm actually getting all the tones proper for the Indian version. So I just feel lots and lots of transformation are taking place, and I'm still on my healing journey, but it's certainly happening. So once again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Countless bow downs.
Romit. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. I mean, where you were and where you are now, it's huge. Your energy level is like no comparison. And actually, even when we had classes last year and now, it's it's significant difference. And I'm so happy that, you know, your kidneys functioning is better. Like I remember you said last year you took a test and you said your kidney function were like
Oh,
almost
yes.
completely
I,
normal.
I had acute kidney disease, as they called it. And within 4 months of these practices, everything just cleared up. And whilst you were teaching us Da Beju, um, I had many blockages, but I have now learned a lot more lines, and I'm still learning them, but the blockages are slowly clearing up. So even with that, transformations are taking place on a spiritual level and also on my healing journey. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm very happy for you because kidneys are very important. They're actually producing a very important like matter in our whole body, for our whole body, for being. It's like a life force. But also kidneys are they're nourishing our brain. So when people experience like a loss of memory, or they have like bad memory and cannot retain the information, that also could mean that the kidney function is very low. And that's the beauty, you know, you never go wrong when every day, at least 15 minutes every day, you choose to do a spiritual practice. You can either chant, or you can meditate and connect to the universe, to the light. You can do a forgiveness practice, or you can work with a healing art of the Tao calligraphy, which is the most powerful. Or, like I do, because I want to get all of this, I chant, I connect with the universal light, and I trace calligraphy at the same time so I can receive most benefit. And at the same time, I trace this calligraphy for my family, because if this is a message, heal all sickness, as I trace and I mention my mom, my baby Buddha, my baby girl Virtue, my husband, my clients that are like on a healing journey, this message of heal all sickness is being radiated to their soul, heart, mind, and body, and remotely a transformation is happening. So if you want to know if Perry is sweet, experience it, right? So before we move on, I will offer further blessings for Rumit so his catheter can be taken out, you know, as soon as possible. I know hospitals are under COVID and working really hard, and the waiting lines, even for emergency cases, are actually a waiting line. So hopefully everything will work out. And looks like your kidneys are supporting you greatly. So you are in good hands. So I will offer you another light treasure for your kidneys and for your brain. So, roommate, you close your eyes and you put your mind in your kidneys and in your brain. And everyone also close your eyes in the area that you're experiencing some maybe challenges or discomfort, and imagine that light is transforming the negative message of that area into positive of happiness and health. So to transmit to roommate Tao golden light bulb for the kidneys and for the brain. Transmission. All treasures join us one, turn on 24/7. Transmission. Ayo, ayayo, ayayo, ayayo. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Hey ya, hey ya, yo. Hi ya, yo. Hey ya, hey ya, yo. So, roommate, you continue to connect and invoke all your blessings and all your treasures that you have received, and wishing you to get fully recovered and your catheter removed as soon as possible. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to serve with many other healers around the world. And we will connect as a touch up. And hopefully, after your catheter is being removed, you will be jumping in here and sharing another miraculous story. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Romit. Have a good night.
Thank you.
So, the next person that I would like to ask to share is Stephanie. And I have met her through HCL 18. It's a beautiful program. And she was a part of one of my probably breakthrough, right, Stephanie? So we had really good time, and every class or every group that I had, I really felt blessed. And it's like exactly a group of people that you are meant to be to experience a further transformation. So, Stephanie, I know that you probably didn't know anything about the healing and the calligraphy and the chanting before you met me. So, share your experience. I mean, and that's okay. If you were skeptical, most people are skeptical. And I am here today not to transform your skepticism, but just to show you they're real people, they're real blessings, and they're real transformations. And it's real me. I'm just here to serve you, whether you believe me or not. But if you experience the pain, if you experience um, a difficult area in your life, I am just here to serve you. So thank you for joining me today, and thank you for giving me an opportunity to share the miracles that have happened already with people around the world. And thank you for an opportunity to further serve you. So, Stephanie, please share.
Yeah, thank you, Nadia. I'm so grateful for you and for all you do. And I knew right away when I was in our breakthrough leadership training that you were something very special because I could just tell like you care about people and the way you speak, it's just from a very grounded and wise place. And I feel like without you I actually wouldn't have been able to accomplish what I did in our group because there's a practice and exercise where everyone's sort of guiding you and all at once, and then I couldn't figure out what to say or how to express myself emotionally to the level I fully expressed. And thank you to Nadia, like without like she was able to really reassure me that I was safe and that everyone was supporting, and I actually felt it. And somehow you knew intuitively what I needed to hear, and everyone else wasn't. I mean, not that they weren't supportive, but it wasn't exactly what I needed. So I was just like, wow, like so surprised and grateful that you knew that. And yeah, and then also I think you could tell I was going through a lot because the training teaches you, reminds you of different things in your life and how to move through it. And I think you knew that I was struggling with processing things, and you just offered to help me. And I was just like, wow, like not a lot of people would do that. And so you spent like a couple hours just talking and sharing about calligraphy, and it was just, I wasn't really sure what to expect, so I came into it with an open mind. And yeah, it was so beautiful because like before I was like really tense and nervous or just ungrounded, and just listening to you and listening to the love that you pour into people and to the song, the chant that you sang, it was just like, I felt connected again, and I felt, really supported and taken care of. And yeah, so it was such a blessing for me. And I felt like, yeah, I felt very grounded and just transformed. And also, I was struggling with speaking to my mentor. Not really sure like how to approach this situation. Um, that felt like kind of uncomfortable at one point. So then I was able to just have that confidence afterwards, and yeah, just like that clarity to speak what I had to say in a very loving and grounded way. And yeah, and I owe that to you, Nadia. So thank you very much for all that you do.
I remember that, yeah, you were just, you were in general like a nervous person. Even now, I speak to you, you are so much more grounded than when we
Mm.
first spoke. And I know, probably it was Thursday or Friday. So on over the weekends, on Saturday, you were supposed to have this mentoring call and you were so nervous. Oh my goodness, you were shaking like a leaf and you just really outlaid like all these worst scenarios that can run, which is human's nature to actually think first as negative scenario versus positive scenario. And we're all working on this. And HCL also teaches in various ways how to transform it, and instead of doing, start to live life of being. And it's also very, very beautiful and powerful. So what I offered for you, Stephanie, is I offered you a relationship blessing between that person and you, because we may not be aware, but sometimes we have like funny thinking about each other, and we cannot catch all of this, or maybe we have created some uncomfortable situations and some mistakes, and maybe even taken advantages of others in our past lifetimes. It's for those who maybe believe in reincarnations. If you don't believe, keep your belief. I'm here not to convince you in anything. I'm just sharing the wisdom and the knowledge that I have learned, and I'm happy to share with you. So there was some cloudy, like a stagnant information within the relationship between Stephanie and her mentor. So when the blessing was offered through chanting and through Tao calligraphy, healing art, blessing, that message, the cloudy message, the yuckiness of that message was transformed into the light. So when she connected with her mentor in a physical form, it has helped to have a clear, smooth, and actually loving and peaceful conversation. And that applies whether you may have cancer, or maybe you may have some emotional or mental problems. Different aspects of life can be transformed, because the beauty about the blessings and the calligraphy, even though it seems all invisible and kind of like out there and you cannot touch it, you have a feeling of like you touch it when you experience. So that's why we always suggest that you practice with it, allow yourself to even have an experience, and then you can decide if this is for you or not. So I'm so happy and so grateful. And I know, Stephanie, that or you became my a lifetime another soul sister that is on Mother Earth, and I am so grateful to you, and I know that you are connected to the art as well, and that's a beautiful way to help people around the world, because art, it has no words, it has no judgments. All it does is just say, here, I'm the art, I'm here to serve you. So please accept me and allow me to make you happier and healthier. And that's the beauty of it. That's truly an unconditional service that we can receive in different aspects of our lives, not only for ourselves, but for our loved ones, for our colleagues, for our friends, and more. Thank you, Stephanie. I'm looking forward to connect with you further, and I know you already have accomplished your VSP, and today is gonna be my 100%. So I'm so excited, and I'm just doing it to express the gratitude to heaven, to universe, to my spiritual teachers, especially to my spiritual teacher who has taught me this powerful modality of the Tao calligraphy healing art that actually he has invented through Ibitsi writing style, Dr. and Master Zhigang Sha. And he has created so many miracles in life of my family. My husband is cancer free. I mean, you want your loved ones to be in your presence for as long as possible. My dog has some challenging conditions, but he is running around. He just turned 12 years old, and he is just really happy and healthy boy again. And my mom is not in a wheelchair. And there's so many people around the world actually that are receiving remote healings, and they are experiencing extraordinary transformations. I cannot force any blessings. I cannot dictate if that is going to be 100%. I cannot claim it. But I also always know that the heaven is so generous. We just make a request, and the blessings will be offered so that person can experience their own transformation. So love you, love you, Stephanie.
Love you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
And now we have Jonathan. He's from Trinidad, and I hope he's here. Yes, he is. Okay, I just have to add. Okay, perfect. So Jonathan,
Hello,
welcome,
everyone.
welcome.
Nice to be here.
I know that you, somebody is probably speaking. I hear the echo. Is anybody listening something else? Okay, I think now it's good. Jonathan, I think you have some kind of echo. Do you have other devices turning on?
No, I only have this device.
Okay, now it's good. So anyway, I know that sometimes we forget to ask for the blessings, and I know that you were in bed for 4 days and you felt like paralyzed. Um, you experienced a great pain in your spine and in your stomach. And please share that experience.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, so my hidden story goes like this. I have this recurrent spinal problem that happens. And I went to bed again one day and pretty normal. And the next day I can't move. I'm trying to put my feet on the ground to get up to bed, and I'm feeling this energy just rush from my spine, the base of my spine, all the way up to my head. And I'm like, me again, because this is a recurrent problem. I go by the doctors, I go into the hospital, and they do all kind of scans, and they cannot figure anything out. So this reoccurred again. Last August it was, and I was like so depressed, in a depression state. Why me again? So fortunately, I connected with you. We had this class going on, and I couldn't eat. You're talking about I can't eat. My mobility is limited. I can't drink water. I can't even put on my own clothes. I can't even swallow my own saliva. So at times it gets pretty intense. But fortunately, I connected with you on this class and in a class, what should I say? And you give me a blessing, a soul operation and a blessing. Immediately, or even during the blessing, I felt a huge shift. I couldn't even bend down to pick up a coin or anything. And immediately I felt a shift, and as the blessing integrated during the class as well as also during the day, I was able to get back that mobility that I have before in a matter of hours. This is a huge miracle for me, a huge shift, because for something to be recurring like this and don't get any medical help whatsoever, it has really, really um, helped me a lot. So I'm very grateful for this blessing. My heart goes out to you, because for someone not to be in that state of lack of mobility, can't eat, drink water, or anything, I have to express my gratitude. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan, for allowing me to serve you. And a reminder, if anyone is in trouble, connect as soon as possible, because the blockage, it's like it develops itself. So more and more it becomes like a more difficult to remove. So if it appears in one day, it would be easier to work on it. 4 days later, it's more work for both of us, right? So Jonathan, what was your pain before the blessing on a scale
Oh,
of 1 to 10?
10.
20. You said 20 before.
I was in discomfort.
But he was like this. And I said,
Yeah.
Jonathan, you should join the class. We're starting. And he's like, oh, I don't feel well. Evan didn't know what was happening with him. He literally was like paralyzed. He couldn't do anything. And I remember as I was chanting, you were like bending, and you're like, oh my God, I can reach my toes. And you were so happy. And was your pain dropped from 10 to 0?
Yeah.
Wow.
It started gradually. It went down like 8 during the class, then again and again. And within 2 hours, everything just integrated. Everything was, back to normal. So
And that is a miracle.
That is a miracle by itself.
So thank you. It's actually not me that offering all these miracles. It's the gifts that God gave me, that my spiritual teacher empowered me with. It's the Tao calligraphy. I'm just a middle guy. I'm like a conductor, you know, just bringing that positive energy and transmitting it to people. I'm just a servant and a vehicle. So I say I have created a miracle, that is not true. It's the gifts that were given to me has created this miracle. And I'm so grateful because
Hmm.
I'm so excited to hear all these miracles around the world. And now Jonathan, he's actually on fire. We just graduated a 3 months course, how to monetize your soul healing business. And he was skeptical about even this course, and now his group has grown, like now he's so positive and he's looking forward actually to even be in live sessions. Before, he was so shy, he couldn't even make like a live video. It was out of his abilities, like he would never do it. He was like a turtle hiding in his shell. And through these practices and blessings and encouragement, I mean, look at him. He's like, he looks handsome. He put his beautiful shirt, and I know that he goes live on his private Facebook group now regularly and has created already a couple of powerful workshops. So, congratulations. You that you are powerful, if not even more powerful than healers around the world. You just have to recognize it, you have to align with it, and continue. So for right now, you still have no pain. This pain has not returned since a couple of months ago, right? You're all good?
Since last August, no, it has not returned.
Since August hasn't returned. Yay!
Yay.
Thank you, thank you. I will connect with you later. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
giving me an opportunity to serve you. So now we are going to our demo. And these are people who have never experienced actually the healing in their life. Never, ever, ever, ever. And actually, before we do that, let me do something else. I'm going to call Brenda in a minute. She is a very special person that I have a deep connection in my heart and soul. And she will receive the blessings for her request. But before we do that, allow me to share the screen. Okay, and I would like to play, oops, this video. So how do I do it? Open with. Perfect. Oops.
Hey, my name is Jenny Vukachan. I'm a lifestyle business coach, and I wanted to hop on here and just share my experience of Nadia and her amazing abilities to heal and transform healing through her amazing abilities and powers. And, to be honest, I wasn't 100% convinced that this was the thing that was going to work. I've never tried it before, so it was completely new to me. And I felt a little unsure because I had doubts. I just wasn't really sure if it was going to work for me. And when she offered a healing session for me to get over my my migraine that basically had been making my life miserable for years, and specifically this day, I had it since 6 a.m. that day when I woke up, and I was just, nothing worked, and I was drinking, I was eating, all those things. And then I met Nadia in one of the Zooms, and she offered a healing session for me to get over my headache or migraine. And at first, as I mentioned, I was a little hesitant because I wasn't, how is this even work, right? I didn't know. But I've had chronic migraine for maybe 20 years. And it's been off and on several times a month. I've had bouts that I had to be in bed and lay down. And I have 4 kids, so this is not something that's feasible for me, right? I have to be up and running. You have to get the kids to school and homeschooling, and I have work and running a business. So it's been very, it's been preventing me from really performing my duties and being the best mom I can be. So when she offered it, I'm like, I don't know if I believe in this, but okay, I'm ready to go and try it out. And oh my God, it was mind-blowing. And I want to say within 3 or 4 seconds, like this, went away. From like level 10 to level 3 or 2. And that was just like within seconds. And then right after that, it came down to 0. And I haven't had one migraine or even headache since. And that's been, I want to say 2 months. It's mind-blowing. So whether you believe it or not, or you doubtful, go for it. Just give it a try, and just let yourself or give yourself the gift of experiencing Nadia and her amazing healing abilities. You won't regret it.
So that was Jenny. And as I said, I have a beautiful group, but, for first people, it could be skeptical. And, I got used to it. I am skeptical about few things also. And, I have to be very neutral about it because I know everything can be changed with the experience. So I always say, before you say no, just try it. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. We just both move on from it, right? But don't limit yourself from having a powerful experience and having a possibility to transform a bother, a pain, a difficult situation that you have been dealing with for years, and you try to transform and it hasn't worked out yet. Just try it. If it doesn't work out, it's a different story. But heaven is so generous. It always gives you exactly what you need. And I'm just so grateful for just being here and serving each of you guys. So let me invite Brenda. Brenda, I will add you. Hello, Brenda. Thank you for joining us and thank you for waiting. I know time does fly when we talk about miracles and we gather together. So I know that you are on your transformational journey and you have accomplished so much already. And you look so beautiful, by the way, I have to say. And we want more transformation to experience. So share your story and how can I serve you today?
Well, on my journey of weight loss and self-care, I've kind of hit a plateau here lately, and I have some resistance and a blockage of I'm not releasing the weight. I'm kind of stagnant where I'm at now. I have like less than a half a pound to go to reach my overall goal for my VSP, which is not my end goal. But it's more than just, releasing weight. My hips always hurt, and if I could get the weight off, my hips wouldn't hurt so bad. I want to chase my grandkids around the park and not be weary or have to sit down and rest. I want to be able to hike to the beautiful waterfalls nearby, and I want to be able to experience those things. And I am hoping that with your blessing today that I can overcome this blockage and break through that blockage and resistance that I'm experiencing right now to continue on my journey.
It's so interesting because the original request was very different. I had no idea that she has the hip pain, This is what we find out when we dig deeper, right? I mean, we were talking about something else. And, I will leave that privately because she has not mentioned. But, now she's like, wait a minute, I don't need that request. I can do it. I need to chase my grandchildren and maybe new puppies that you're going to get, right? Isn't it contagious? Everybody needs to get a puppy. If you experience challenges in your life, you experience depression, anxiety, worry, fear, get a puppy. You will be so busy. You will not be thinking about anything else. I promise you. So, is it a specific side of the hip or both hips?
It's both hips. It's arthritis in both hips. Mm-hmm.
So, I want you to close your eyes. Actually, I want you to stand up. If I can see your hip, I will offer you like a soul operation. Like move forward a little bit. Left hip and the right hip separate. Oh, you look beautiful. You're fully dressed up. Okay. And everyone, if you have your area in the body that is experiencing some aches and pains, you also close your eyes and you watch your area because Brenda will receive a direct healing, transformation blessing, and the flashlights also will be radiating for you. So you have a possibility to have your own transformation. So for Brenda, soul operation for her left hip starts now. Hey ya 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 yo 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 yo. Hey ya ya yo 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 yo. Ay ay ya yo 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 yo. Ay ay ya yo 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 yo. Ay 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 yo 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 yo. Hey ay 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 yo yo yo. Right hip. Hey ay 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 yo 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 yo. Ay 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 yo 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 yo. Ay 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 yo 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 yo. Ay 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 yo yo hi ay ay yo yo yo. Ay 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 yo 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 yo. Ay 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 yo 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 yo. Ay 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 yo yo. Ay 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 yo yo ay yo yo yo. So now I will transmit light treasures that will be permanently residing in your hips. Orders to transmit to Brenda Tao Golden Light Ball for the condition of the arthritis in the hips. Transmission. Orders to transmit to Brenda to her hips. Transmission. All treasure join this one, turn on 24/7. Transmission. Hey ya ya yo 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 yo. Hey ya ya yo 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 yo. Ay 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 yo 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 yo. Ay 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 yo yo yo. Ay 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 yo yo yo. Ay 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 yo yo. Ay 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 yo yo ay yo yo yo. How, how means well, perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you, universe, divine Tao source, for all these gifts that are allowing me to serve Brenda. So, Brenda, I want you to move a little bit. See if you feel anything. Isn't it loosen up? You feel something, you don't feel anything. It's all perfect.
I
What?
don't feel anything. That's the great thing.
Okay, so what did you feel before?
Pain, always pain. And it would, when I do this, it usually snap, crackle, pops. It's not popping.
So, what was normal pain for you in daily life from 1 to 10?
Probably about a 5 or a 6.
And now is it what? 0?
Right this minute, it's at 0.
Perfect. Well, continue. So, everyone who receives the blessing, I want you to connect with the light treasures and blessings that you were offered every day. And I will guide you further on that. But you say hello every day because you don't want to be a stranger to your blessings that you have received, right?
Right.
You want to make sure, like it's like you see your husband every day, you say hello husband, I love you. If you don't say that, he will start like, does she still love me, so it's important to say, it's like, dear my treasures, I love you. Dear my blessings that I have received, I love you. Would you please continue to shine the light and transform the pain and the aches in my area of the hips, or like heart or brain, or whatever condition you have received, kidneys for rheumatoid and brain, so I can continue to become happier and healthier. And you go to sleep and you say, thank you so much, my treasures, for working so hard all day. And I trust that tomorrow I will be even better. So I go to sleep and you also rest. So tomorrow we will start again on a healing journey. And you do that every day and you will see a huge progress. And that's what I call prevention. Why get sick and then receive a healing? Let's get prevention so we don't get sick, so we don't get to that condition where we cannot handle. Because, you know, I mean, it's hard to be healthy, right, when we're not happy. I mean, depression, anxiety, all these secondary emotions, it's hard to be happy having all these turmoil feelings. And when we're not healthy, I bet you it's really hard to feel happy either, because you always experience pain and all you think is like a broken record. Pain, pain, pain. The other thing I wanted to say is, whatever area of the body you experience the pain, instead of say, oh, on my back, it's like it's killing me. No, I said, dear my back, dear my hips, I love you. You have the power to heal yourself. Do a good job. This is your soul order to the soul of your hips, where you have the power to transform the message of the pain into happy, healthy hips. We can all complain. It's the number one choice that we have, but let's choose differently. I love my hips. Yes, it hurts. Are we being good all the time? No. Are we still loved by the universe, by God? We still loved equally if being naughty or nice, right? That's why Santa brings us presents every Christmas anyway. So choose wisely. Stay positive, because positiveness attracts positiveness. It What you create in your smaller universe, which is you, radiates and replicates in the bigger universe, which is the world outside of us. It's that world in every country, in every corner on Mother Earth, and even beyond. We are exactly the mimic of that bigger universe. So if we are experiencing anger, despair, irritation, this is how is being created in a bigger universe. So we have to be responsible of what we are creating. Are we creating love, peace, and harmony today, joy and peace? Or we are choosing to create being pissed off, being irritated, being angry? It is still our choice. I cannot push you. Brenda cannot choose and make you choose something different. We have to be responsible and we have to own our choices. If we decide to get angry today, then somebody else will get angry. And it's like boomerang. Mother goes around. Merry goes around. Merry goes around, and it will hit us one day also with somebody or some event that is carrying that anger energy. So we have to be careful of what we choose, and let's choose so at every moment not only we can benefit, but the bigger universe around us and everyone in that universe, which is you and I, our loved ones, total strangers, and 7.8 billion people around the world. So, love you, Brenda. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to serve you. Keep updating me. And if you need extra blessings to transform further pain in your hips so you can be like a youngster chasing your grandparents, I would be happy to serve you. I'm here. I love you,
So
love you,
much.
love you.
I love you too.
And the next demo person is gonna be one of my HCLA team buddy. She's actually my buddy, Courtney. And I just want you to really, Courtney, share how has it been for you? I mean, if you're skeptical, it's totally 100% okay. I love skepticism. It's something to work with and it's wonderful. How your experience has been, with a person who is a healer and maybe acts a little bit strange and in a different way, but you love me anyway. And what is bothering you for today and how long you have been experiencing, and um, what you have tried to transform it so I can serve you better.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Nadia. I would say that, you know, level of skepticism exists, but I'm open to, different possibilities. And I've seen the transformation that you've caused with Nico, and our entire experience together with our HCL teams, and with Jenny. And so totally open. But I have been experiencing, having issues with sleep, falling asleep, staying asleep, probably since I was 15. I'm 31, about to be 32 now. So what I've tried to do to fix it or shift that has been, melatonin. I've tried sleepy time tea. I've tried chamomile tea, essential oil baths, all types of different stuff. So, and that it gives me, I guess short-term support, but it's not long-term.
How long are you able to sleep, like rested, during a day at one time?
At one time, it's probably 3 to 4 hours.
And then you wake up?
Yeah. Then I wake up and then either, have trouble getting back to sleep or just say, oh, whatever, I'll just get up, So
And how long does it take you to go back to sleep?
typically about an hour.
And do you feel restless during the day? Like, would you say it affects your productivity during the day?
Absolutely. I think that it seems to be like a part of a cycle where I have lacking energy during the day because I'm using energy at night, So it's like just kind of this pendulum.
And how long have you been experiencing this?
Probably since I was about 15. So about 15, 16 years.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Mm-hmm. I know these chronic conditions are, we cope with them. I mean, they may be no remedy. And I myself have suffered for over 20 years with migraines until they were transformed. So I understand how, I mean, and there's no remedy. I mean, the medicine that I was prescribed, it was so extreme. It actually was easier to wait until the migraine transforms by itself in a few days than to take a medicine, because it was just like vertigo. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how does it work? I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
And I had a sleeping problem. I was taking really heavy dosage of the medication, and I was able to sleep through the night. But it was so withdrawing during a day. It's like you needed another 24 hours just to recover from, it's like a dinosaur shot.
Yeah.
It's so heavy. It's like you cannot function during the day. Doesn't matter how hard you want it. It's like there's no way you're still in a sleeping condition during the day also cannot wake up. So thank you for this opportunity to serve. And I have to say, for everyone who have experienced any difficulty sleeping in TCM, it's actually and in ancient way, the disbalance of kidneys and the heart creates a disturbance in the sleep.
Mm.
So kidneys are very important. As you know, our whole body in newborns, it's over 90%, and for us, it's 70%. It's still, one of the top secrets when we can adjust the water within the body, then the alignment of the soul, heart, mind, body within us also can be achieved. And then the sickness also dissipates and transforms. So, because you have been having such chronic condition, um, I mean, literally, your kidneys are like warning up just to keep up with your sleepless nights, and also they're not resting at night because they are disturbed. There's a disbalance, but also they have to work so hard during the day to keep you kind of like up. And I mean, your brain is sometimes has a hard time to be clear, because kidneys, one of the greatest function is to nourish the brain.
Mm.
And if that it goes through the spinal cord actually, and it nourishes the energy that is produced in our kidneys through the spinal column, they go to our brain and they nourish it. So when you have a memory loss, or maybe like some kind of like, like sometimes we put the keys in the fridge and we forget where we put it, these things can appear too. And Alzheimer, you know, things that are related to the memory loss, or maybe the functioning of the memory lessons. So
Mm.
I want you to close your eyes, Courtney, and I want you to actually put your mind in your kidneys, because they need all your support right now. And I will do also a soul operation for your kidneys. The soul operation for Courtney's kidneys. Start now. Hey yo 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 yo. Hey ya ya yo 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 yo. Ay 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 yo 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 yo. Ay 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 yo 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 ya yo yo yo. Ay 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 yo 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 yo. Ay 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 yo 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 yo. Ay 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 yo 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 yo. Ay 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 yo 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 ya yo yo yo. Inviting divine orders to transmit to beloved Courtney, Tao golden light bulb for kidneys. Transmission for the heart. Transmission to transmit Tao golden light bulb for Courtney for the condition of the sleep disturbance. To transform it to a good sleep. Transmission. All Treasure Journeys Fund turn on 24/7. Transmission. Ayo, ayayo, 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 ayo, ayayo, ayayo, ayayo. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Hey, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Hey, ya, ya, yo. How, how? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Courtney, you're really blessed. I can actually see with the spiritual eye that, like your kidneys, it's almost like they are like, like when we wake up first thing in the morning, we open our eyes, it's like your kidneys were like awakened. It like for the first time, it's like Cinderella finally woke up, or the Sleeping Beauty. She woke up and it's like so happy, and I see that the cells are vibrating and they're contracting, and the exchange of the energy actually is more natural and more healthy right now. And because of that, a very healthy energy is flowing along the spinal column and nourishes your brain. I also see a great balance is taking a place between your heart and between your kidneys. So your sleep can be without disturbance and more balance more and more. It may not happen every day, or it may happen right away. Please update us, and if you need more blessings, I would be happy to assist you. I wonder if you felt anything during the blessing. Please share.
I feel just such a sense of calm and relaxation. And thank you so much, Nadia. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And I hope you have a very healthy sleep and actually sound sleep, because it's very important to have a good sleep at night. That's what sets up the whole day, and we want to achieve as much as we can, because for many of us, and raise your hand if you don't, if you think this way. I just feel like sometimes I had an extra 24 hours in that 12-hour day, because there's so many things that we want to learn, we want to accomplish, and it feels like not enough time. So this will help you to have enough energy actually to accomplish things for during the day, but also so your kidneys are not overworking. And if you need more blessings, please connect with me. I would be very happy to serve you. So now I want you to start practicing. So I want you to please stand up. To be my like a producer and and all of this that we are doing. And I actually will I will create a calligraphy, and we will trace together, because all we need at the end of the day is love. Because love removes the blockages. Love transforms all life. Love is completely unconditional and can open any door and has an ability to transform different aspects of your life. So for those who received the treasures, for those who already has the treasures and the blessings, I want you to connect and say, dear my blessings, dear all my treasures that I have received, I love you. Please help me to further transform my hips, my heart, my kidneys, to improve my sleep during the night, whatever your request is. I am so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will change a paper and I will create the calligraphy for you. And if you have your own request, please make your request. And I will move this closer because we will be practicing. Okay. So hopefully you can see it closer. So that's the message that I love, written in Ibitsi style. And as you see, it's a great balance of the yin yang. It's exactly the same what is written right here. It just carries the power. So I want you to connect with that calligraphy. And as you already made your request, let's trace together. And I want you to use your body. So imagine as if you are tracing from your belly button. That light is shooting and tracing, and actually the light from the Tao Calligraphy eye is going into the area that you requested a healing, okay? And imagine a brightest radiating light that is shining through eye, love, calligraphy to the area of your body. And I will request for my hands so they experience further healing and transformation so I can accomplish my tasks also and continue to serve. So let's start together. And I want you to just be flexible. Make sure that your feet are standing shoulder width apart and you're a little bit like sprinting, because we're gonna go up and down to repeat the yin yang strokes. So as we go from up, we go up and down, then go little up, down. I will use the brush. Okay, down, then up, down, up, down, straight horizontal line, up, then it's a beautiful heart. We repeat, down, up, down, up, down, horizontal line. One more time, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, horizontal line, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, and flat. So we will be chanting together, and I encourage you to chant out loud to work in the bigger spaces of your body. And we will chant da I da I da I da I da I. And now let's do it together. Die, 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 and I die, and I die, 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 and I die. Die, 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 and die, 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 and 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 die. Heal me, prevent sickness, rejuvenate me. Die. So now we're gonna chant silently and very fast. Laugh, 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 laugh. And as you chant, imagine the light is bursting in the area of your request. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Chant silently and very fast. Love, 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 love. La 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 love 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 love. Love, 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 love. Faster, faster, faster. Love, 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 love. Make sure the light is radiating and transforming the further blockages in the area of your pain of your body. Love, 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 louder, louder, faster, faster, faster. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Okay, now we continue to trace in our slower tone. Love, 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 love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, 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 love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, 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 love. Love, love, love. So now, please sit. So this was the yang power, loud. We were standing, we were moving the chi within our body, which is actually very important. So now we will do the in practice. I will chant for you, and you continue to close your eyes and focus on the area where you requested a healing to experience a further transformation. And imagine a bright light with this from this calligraphy eye is shooting a healing light rays into the area of your request. And I will continue to chant a mantra for you, continue to offer you blessings so you stay connected, grounded within a peaceful heart. So just focus on that calligraphy and close your eyes. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Hey, ya, hey, ya, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Hey, ya, hey, ya, yo. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Hey, ya, hey, ya, yo. Ay, hey, yo. Hey, ya, hey, ya, yo. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, 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 yo. Hey, ya, hey, ya, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Hey, ya, hey, ya, yo. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Hey, hey, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Hey, hey, yo. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Hey, hey, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Hey, hey, yo. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ayo, ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Hey, hey, yo. Ay, ay, yo. Hey, hey, yo. So take another moment to stay grounded, to keep these blessings that you have received. I hope today was a really good day for you. I hope this meditational practice has brought more peace, more harmony, more love into your heart, into your family, into your being, so you can continue to move forward. And for anyone who is watching this live or is watching a recording, this is what I do. I mean, I can call myself different names. I can call myself a wellness practitioner, a happiness coach, and whatever certification, like a Reiki practitioner, Master Reiki, and all the other healing modalities that I have done before. But it's in the simplest way, I am a healer. This is my way of being. This is what I breathe. This is how I think. This is just me. I love to help people to become happier and healthier. And I would love to continue in this not easy time to continue to serve people around the world with the gifts that were given to me. And if you know any organization, maybe like Cancer Place, or you know any organization that, or university or school, you know, to teach children how to actually create a healing art and experience transformation, you know, like children with autistic people, or children with different conditions, you know, they're little and they're already suffering, you know, there are lots of different techniques that can transform different conditions. But if you know anyone who is looking for a unique method for a unique practice, meditation, I am here to serve. Connect with me, and let's collaborate together and bring love, peace, and harmony. Bring a very special, extraordinary healing art of Tao calligraphy to different parts of the world. So their countries, their families, their friends, their loved ones also can be in love, peace, and harmony and stay strong, grounded, and peaceful through all these uncertain times that we are experiencing, and who knows what is coming in the future. I am here to serve you. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to serve. And if anyone would like to share, how was your experience? I am so happy to hear from you. Please identify yourself and just start speaking.
I can share, Nadia.
How was it?
So I must admit, I came here with well, how should I say? I wasn't off centered. I was pretty okay. But however, I'm leaving more calming and more peaceful. It's like this wave of energy is over me. So I just wanted to share that. It's a beautiful feeling.
Yes.
So
Actually, once you experience of the peace in heart feels, you get it. So then you start, what else can you experience to reach that peace? So get hungry, practice more, so you can continue to remain peaceful. Thank you,
thank
Jonathan.
you.
Is there anything else who would like to share?
Hello, Master Nadia. Can you hear me?
Yes, hello, Sanli, all the way from Australia.
Hello. Yes, hello everyone. So I just want to share about the positive effects of the Tao calligraphy at schools, because I'm a high school teacher, and last year I did run short teaching sessions in the year 11, year 12, which are the higher level of high schoolers with the calligraphy, and they just absolutely love it. I show them how to write I, and also sing, which is heart first, and you notice that it's actually in the middle of I. They have problems with I, but they just love that because it's so different from what they're exposed to. And this is the subject for art in practice. So just like to share that. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. My experience also is very powerful. I had the privilege and honor to teach at the Chinese school actually, and they already knew how to do the Chinese original calligraphy, which you can see here, but they didn't know how to do the ibitzi. But when I showed them greatest love, greatest forgiveness, greatest flourishing, they were able to identify what it is, because it's like Chinese, but all the dots connected, kind of like this art. And I, at that moment, I thought of my teacher. He said, Chinese will not understand Ibitsi if you don't write correctly. And I said, oh, I must have wrote it correctly, because these are original Chinese people and they were able to understand what I wrote on the rice paper. So I was so happy. And everybody graduated. We had so much fun. We had kids from 2.5 up to 12 years old, and they all loved it. I also taught calligraphy, actually how to write and meditate in a local hospital, doctors and nurses during the lunch break, and they had such positive, extraordinary transformation, because this work is so stressful. And just being able to, after the little snack and coffee, to write Shin or I or Da and meditate for 15 minutes with the water mat and the brush, they said it literally set them up, the energy for the whole day. And it doesn't matter how much coffee a nurse or a doctor drinks, when the kidneys are depleted, you know, you're like, you're finished. It doesn't matter what it is, right? But because they kind of were writing calligraphy, and that calligraphy blessed them and gave them extra energy, they were able to go throughout the day with ease and with the higher energy, because it boosts vitality, immunity, stamina, and energy as the number one. So thank you, Sanley, for your sharing. And I think Jonathan wanted to share something else, right?
I just wanted to express my gratitude for being here, to share my story. And I hope it inspires others. So thank you for inviting me, and thank you everyone for allowing me to share.
Thank you. Okay, and we'll take one more person if anyone would like to share, and then we can finish our practice. Okay. Well, thank you for giving me an opportunity to be with you today. I know that 2 hours flies by so quickly when you feel good, when you practice healing modality, because it puts us in a place, our soul, heart, mind, body actually puts us into alignment, and we feel so good. It's like being wrapped in a warm blanket and you just don't want to leave. Being just wrapped up in a blanket. So keep that energy, stay positive in order to keep and gather everything that you have received today. That what will help you to further get prevention, healing, and rejuvenation, and even a baby skin. You may not believe me now, but I used to have acne skin, and through the practices, actually, the more oil is produced because I'm in my 40s. So, like how to say, the gravity works against me, right? Every woman, and actually, the skin just loses the elasticity and collagen and all these goodies that actually we need in order to have like a really plumpy skin. But because I practice with calligraphy every day, it literally keeps me wrinkles free. I mean, I may have some fine wrinkles, but I tell you, the calligraphy, the healing art really, really works. And it helps me to produce like extra collagen and the plumpiness and the oil, which actually, helps me to be happy, healthy, and younger. So it's going to be another topic. I'm also a certified esthetician since 2004. So whatever I have learned, I would be happy to share with you as well, as for boosting energy, vitality, immunity, and stamina further. Stay positive, stay safe, stay protected, and may 2021 be a very blessed year for you. Love you. I love you. Love you. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye, and thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Love you. Love you. Love you.
Bye.